Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. We are about to begin a South Region matchup in the NCCAA Division II against the Eagles of Trinity Baptist College, the home team, and the Trinity College of Florida Tigers. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau. Dean is back on camera here this afternoon, and the official scorekeeper is Michaela Dahl, and she'll be with Amber Bird as we get things started. Trey Nieves wearing number 33. He's in the goal for TBC, who is on the left side of your screen wearing the home whites, except for the goalkeeper. And the Tigers, the visitors, on the right side of your screen, going from the right to the left. They're wearing the gold jerseys with the black shorts. And their goalkeeper is Justin Lawrence, who has allowed 15 goals, and he has saved 40 shots. TBC comes into today's play with a 1-5 record overall, 1-3 in South Region play. They got that win at Toccoa Falls last Saturday. That was a 2-1 victory, and they're going to play Toccoa Falls here on the home turf this coming Thursday afternoon at 4 p.m. Trinity College, no wins, 4 losses overall. This is their first South Region contest. Their last game they played was a 7-0 loss to NAIA Middle Georgia State. That was on September 25th. We're going to have our first shot of the game, and it is a goal for Christian Encarnacion, his second of the season. And it came less than a minute in, and the Eagles lead 1-0. So the first shot of the game is a goal from Christian Encarnacion, and Trinity Baptist a very quick start and a 1-0 lead. All the way across to the far side, ball stolen away by Guanipa. Oxendine tried to get the ball up to Guanipa. And now a loose ball headed toward the Eagles' backfield. That's Sean Combs, who gave the ball up to Nieves. Trying to get on top of Nieves. There's a number 11 who is not listed on the Tigers roster. Might be on there, but listed as a different jersey number, and we'll see if we can get a correction on that as we get an opportunity. Ball got away from Nick Lockridge, who is Trinity Baptist's leading scorer with 7 goals. Christian Encarnacion just picked up his second goal of the season. Very quick, 1-0 lead, only about a minute, if that much, into the game. And this one rolls out of bounds. It'll be Tigers ball. Eagles women's soccer won earlier this afternoon, 3-2 over Andrew College. Victoria Fonseca scored what then was a game-tying goal on a penalty kick. That made the score 1-1. Madison De Silva scored late in the first half and midway through the second half. That gave Trinity a 3-2 lead. Andrew got a goal in the latter portion of the second half to pull to within 1. But Rebecca Fountain, a freshman, played the entire game in goal. Kaya Rice out with injury, and Fountain saved 10 and earned Player of the Game honors. So congratulations to Greg Calder and the TBC Eagles women's soccer team on their win over Andrew College of the National Junior Collegiate Athletic Association. Don't take that name lightly. Those junior college schools can play some athletics, whether it's soccer, basketball, baseball, or whatever. Many of those athletes are just on the verge of getting some big-time offers. Big throw in all the way up the field. Combs and Davis get there in time, and Nieves will send this one across the field out towards Zaire Zavalos. It is a beautiful Saturday afternoon. We had dark clouds earlier, but no rain fell. We start the ball game at 83 degrees. The wind is blowing across your screen from the left to the right at approximately 8 miles per hour. Eagles are going with the wind here in the first half, and assuming the wind stays consistent, they'll be going into it in the second half, and we have them whistle. That's going to go against Sean Baird, and it will be a foul on him and a free kick for Trinity College of Florida. Have to remember not to just say Trinity. So the Tigers get the free kick. Right in front of us, that was Andres Quevedo. Jan De Silva. And number 8, Esteban Gonzalez, cleared that one back towards midfield. The 7s on the back of the Tigers jerseys look a lot like the 2, except for the bottom line, so it threw me off for just a moment. Liam Davis tries to send that one toward the middle, but it's knocked out of bounds by number 11. Again, when we get a chance, we'll see if we can get a name for the gentleman wearing jersey number 11. Now I think I have that. Dreamsley Prosper is wearing number 11 for Trinity College. That one kind of handwritten in on the roster, and I didn't notice that at first. Lockridge with the header and cleared out of bounds by Gonzalez. Trey Nieves has played 153 minutes in goal. He's allowed 13 goals, and he has saved 14, according to the stat page on NCCAA. Colby Cochran and Jair Zavalos have also gotten time in the goal for head coach Dan Robertson of the Eagles, his second season at the helm. He's assisted by Mr. Don Flynn. Eagles trying to set up a scoring opportunity. Good defense by the Tigers, clears that one away. The head coach of Trinity College of Florida is Mr. Robert Rivers III. Tigers get the ball past midfield pretty quickly. Still have possession back near the stripe. And a collision by two big gentlemen. Both all right. Eagles now on the move, but cleared away. Guanipa with possession. Eagles back it up. They're trying to set up a good potential opportunity. Liam Davis looking for Lockridge. He is Trinity Baptist's leading scorer. And Davis was looking for Sean Combs, but misdirected the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Trinity College in 4 games has yet to score a goal. Justin Lawrence has allowed 15, and he has saved 40. Collision between Evan Hasbrook and Lucas John Calvis. Good sportsmanship. We always like to see that. And it's a free kick for TCFL. So in our South region, we have a TCFL, a TFC, and a TBC. And we also have 3 teams named the Eagles. So Amber's laughing that off. It can get a little tricky at times. Of course, TBC Eagles, Pensacola Christian College, and Toccoa Falls College all named the Eagles. Toccoa Falls really the Screaming Eagles, and we're going to see them here on this field next Thursday afternoon, and we hope we have just as nice weather. Maybe a few degrees cooler would make it better, but it's not bad at all at 83 degrees. Hasbrook sends this one towards Guanipa. He gets by 2 defenders inside the box, has to pull to the outside to let some attackers get into position. So Guanipa slows this down. 1-0 in favor of Trinity Baptist. As you see, that point now been added to our new on-screen scoreboard. As we said before, thank you to Coach John D. Jones and technology guru here at Trinity Ministries, Dante McNeil. Also thank Dean. He worked long and hard to set everything up and get it all functioning correctly. He's our cameraman, but he's also terrific with technology as well. That's a big boot back towards midfield by Lawrence. Battle for the ball at midfield, grabbed by Andres Ramirez. And we have a collision, and we're going to have a foul called against Jair Zavalos. Goncalves is the man who got knocked over, and it's going to be a free kick for Trinity College. So Trinity Baptist will set up a wall. They'll have to get 10 yards away from the spot of the free kick. And now the Tigers with a good opportunity on the offensive side of the field. This is Lucas Goncalves. Not sure if it's the soft G or the hard G. Goncalves setting up. 3-man wall for the Eagles. Now 4 as Aaron Uribe joins the fray. But he actually does replace a man. Trey Nieves ready in the goal. Goncalves fires and hits it right into that 3-man wall. Hasbrook comes away with possession. And a collision, no call this time. Tigers looking to advance back into scoring position, but Encarnacion steals the ball away, sends it up towards Guanipa. 1 man to beat. That 1 man is De Silva. Guanipa trying to get around his defender, but De Silva wins that battle. And he is able to boot the ball all the way back to the midfield stripe. Excellent defensive play. Jan De Silva. He is a freshman from Tarpon Springs, Florida. Every player on Trinity College, with the exception of 1, is from the state of Florida. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers all the way across the field right at the stripe. Hasbrook knocks it down, but the Tigers able to keep possession. They lose possession, however. Sean Baird gets the ball. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It's Trinity Baptist with the throw-in. Eagles volleyball now underway in a South Region match against Johnson University of Florida. That is a home game in our own gymnasium. If you want to check that out, go to Facebook to TBC Eagles Volleyball. You'll be able to check on Eagles and Johnson University of Florida. Trinity will play Florida College at 6 o'clock. Florida College and Johnson started the tri-match at 2. Encarnacion pulls this one down, gets around a defender, fires, but then it is knocked out of bounds. Esteban Gonzalez got his leg in front of the ball. Second shot attempt by Encarnacion. It's still 1-0 in favor of Trinity Baptist. Again, a really nice play by Gonzalez, a junior from Wee Mama, Florida. This will be a corner kick for TBC. Dylan Akers had a little trouble trying to clear that one away. It hit off his foot, rolled out past the end line. So corner kick number 2 coming for Nazir Guanipa and the TBC Eagles. Guanipa ready, sends this one right in front of the goal, but over the goal actually, and out of bounds. So a goal kick for Justin Lawrence. That is a big man, Justin Lawrence. Looks to be about 6'3", 6'4". He's a junior from Holiday, Florida. Height's not listed on the roster, but I can tell from here, that's a big man in goal. Big boot back up the field by Gonzalez. Right up the stripe. Guanipa sends this one back. Trey Nieves stands at 5'8". He's the senior goalkeeper for Trinity Baptist. He is from Leominster, Massachusetts. Throw in for the Tigers, just to the right of the scorer's table. Quevedo lost control, but a hit off Encarnacion, so Quevedo will get the throw in. He's standing right underneath the camera tower where Dean is. Pass toward the outside of the box on the left side. Ramirez has it knocked away by Combs, and it went out the sideline. So a throw in for Trinity College. Temperatures seem to have cooled down since we started, and that was only about 20 minutes ago. Very pleasant Saturday afternoon after we had a lot of rain in a short time yesterday. Field dried very well. That one goes off Quevedo's left foot, so a throw in for TBC. Long throw in, and that's going to go out of bounds. Amber, make the play. Just out of your reach. Well, Trinity Baptist with the throw in. Kayla Dahl chased that one down. You did a lot of ball chasing earlier this afternoon, and she and the rest of the defense were absolutely phenomenal, especially in the second half against Andrew College. Eagles women's soccer won that game 3-2 earlier today. That one is out of bounds. And it's going to be a throw-in for Trinity Baptist. Valos back at the circle. And this one intercepted all the way across the field by Jake Threadgill. Eagles, though, with possession. Oxendine fires from inside the box, off of Lawrence, and a rebound shot by Nick Lockridge, and the Eagles lead 2-0. Marcus Oxendine took the first shot. Give him a shot on goal. Nick Lockridge on the rebound. Give Lawrence a save on the first shot, and Lockridge has just scored his 8th of the season, and that came at about 28.5 left to go in the first. So Trinity Baptist 2, Trinity College nothing. Tigers on the defense, send it back toward midfield, pass intercepted by Combs. Speaking of interception, Trinity Christian Academy varsity football had 2 of those last night in their win against nationally ranked number 32 American Heritage from Plantation. Conquerors were in the top 100 in the nation until last week's loss, but then they came back last night, got a 27-14 win over the number 32 team in the nation and number 5 team in Florida. So great job by the TCA Conquerors varsity football team. Eagles in the backfield. Combs with possession, sends this one up to Encarnacion. Hasbrook with the pass to Lockridge, and great ball movement. Encarnacion, though, it's just out of his reach, and Lawrence beats him to the ball and picks it up. Lawrence punting into the wind, and the wind knocked that down a little bit, and we have a whistle and a push foul called against Liam Davis as he went up and over the Tiger player. Liam Davis is 6'1". He's a freshman from St. Cloud, Florida. When we get a chance, we'll go through the remaining schedule for both our teams on the field here, Trinity College and Trinity Baptist. That one goes out of bounds. It'll be Tigers throw-in. And out of bounds once again. Trinity Baptist will throw in, already leading by 2. Lockridge takes the pass just outside the 18 box. Eagles back this one up. Uribe sends it looking for Oxidine. Out of his reach, however, and out of bounds. Gonzalez taking his time, letting his teammates get upfield, and now a good boot right past the midfield stripe. He's kicking that one into the wind, so he got a lot on it. Now right in front of us. Encarnacion gets around one defender. Baird sends this one inside to Lockridge, and the pass intended for Encarnacion, a little too high and out of his reach. Out of bounds for the goal kick. Thought for a moment that Lockridge would try to take the shot, but he had a man open. But the pass, however, just a little bit too strong. We're about midway through the first half. Time you see on the screen, unofficial. The gentlemen in the orange jerseys keep track of that for us. Usually I stay pretty close with them, though. Tigers looking for a chance to get on the board. There's a well-struck pass up the sideline towards Prosper. He could not get it inside, however, and the Eagles were able to clear it back upfield. Battle for the ball, won by the Tigers. Davis finds Lockridge at midfield. A touch pass to Encarnacion. He has options. He can go himself or try to find Lockridge. And an excellent play by Quevedo to come and take the ball away. This one hits off of Encarnacion. And again, that great play by Andres Quevedo staves off a potential shot opportunity for TBC and ends up with a possession for Trinity College. And a whistle, a foul against the Tigers, and that'll be a free kick for TBC. Or check that, a throw-in. So the ball had crossed the line. I thought for a moment that they said there was a push. Eagles fans, you can go to tbceagles.com and check out the schedules that we posted a few days ago for men's and women's basketball. And this one is up and over the crossbar off the head of Nazir Guanipa. And we're going to have our first half water break with approximately 22 minutes and 38 seconds remaining. If we get the chance, we'll try to verify and reset the time if necessary. Trinity Baptist 2, Trinity College nothing, and we'll take advantage of the opportunity, as we said a moment ago, give you the upcoming games for both the Tigers and the Eagles. For Trinity Baptist, after today, it's Trinity College against Trinity Baptist today, so the Tigers, I'm looking at their schedule page, have only 2 regular season games left showing on their athletic site, trinitycollege.edu/studentlife/athletics. On the 13th, it is Warner University at Warner in Lake Wales. That is a 7 p.m. kickoff time. And the final regular season game, looks like that is the last one scheduled for the Trinity College Tigers, barring any changes that we don't yet know about. Trinity Baptist, though, has a good number of games remaining after today. They're going to NAIA Bruton Parker College on October 12th. That is Tuesday. That's a game rescheduled from early in the season. And then the rest of the season, all in the South region. 3 at home. October 14th, we told you about. Next Thursday afternoon, Toccoa Falls College comes to Jacksonville. The Eagles will go to Pensacola Christian for an 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time on October 22nd. That's a South Region game. Homecoming Saturday is October 23rd. The women will play at 4:30 against Bob Jones University, and the gentlemen will play at 7:30, also against the BJU Bruins. And the regular season finale is at home against a very, very well-improved Johnson University of Florida team on October 26th. Johnson won the game down in Kissimmee 3-2 not long ago. That was on September 28th, and Johnson, who struggled last year, looked very impressive against the Eagles as they have throughout the entire season. That is a very well-improved team down in Kissimmee. We are hosting the Women's South Region Tournament, slated for November 4th, 5th, and 6th, right here on the home turf. That's the Women's South Region Tournament. Throw in for Trinity College. Zavalos boots that one back towards Lockridge. A good header pass. He was looking for Encarnacion, but Quevedo's played very well on defense so far. And Guanipa tried to get off the shot, but it hit off the edge of his foot. Couldn't get a whole lot into it, and he misses wide to the right. That is shot attempt number 1 for Guanipa. Another big boot from Gonzalez. This one's heading out of bounds, and my turn, and I miss. I had a chance to make a play, and I just flat out whiffed. Hey, I still get 2 more strikes. And that one out of bounds off Trinity Baptist, so a throw in for the Tigers. Quevedo's been all over the field, north, south, east, and west. He just took that throw in. And this one goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. So we have about 20 minutes remaining. Check with the official and try to reset the clock, get a little closer to the actual time. Lockridge finds a man in the middle. Baird looking for Encarnacion, a wide open net. However, Lawrence beats Encarnacion to the ball. And the Tigers defense got in front of the goal just in case Encarnacion was able to get off a shot. Gonzalez with the header, but Oxendine knocks this one down. Lockridge tried to dribble around a defender, but got a little too much on it. And a punt headed over towards our tent. And knocked out of bounds by Andres Ramirez. So Trinity Baptist will have the throw in. Guanipa takes the pass, gets inside the box, trying to get around Gonzalez, fires off. He didn't have much of an angle. It was a well-struck shot, but it went right into the hands of Lawrence. That is save number 2. Guanipa's second attempt, first on goal. Guanipa takes the pass from Encarnacion, but then it's taken away, out of bounds. It's TBC's ball. Eagles taking their time getting the throw-in. Zavalos inside the circle. It gets past him, and he sends it all the way across to Uribe. Ian Davis with possession. Sends this one outside. A man coming on. That was Ramirez, who almost got there in time to make the steal and a drive toward the goal. Ramirez battling with Combs, and the ball goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Trinity Baptist's throw-in. Tiger player ready to substitute in, Zechariah DeBoer. He's waiting to be called onto the field, but it is Trinity Baptist with the throw-in. Next, Trinity College throw-in. No, they're going to allow him on anyway. Normally, the team throwing in, and now they're going to send the substitute back. Your team has to have the throw in order to make the substitution. Combs with the throw, and a really good one, but over the head of Encarnacion. Right in front of us is Ramirez. Encarnacion takes this one away. Lockridge has two men to his right. Now the pass to Guanipa just outside the box. Guanipa sends it inside to Oxendine and overshoots his target. Oxendine had a good opportunity, but the pass was just out of his reach. So a goal kick coming up for Lawrence and the Tigers, and now the substitution. Zechariah Dabour, sophomore from Tunis, Tunisia. He comes in, and Jake Threadgill comes off. Another big boot from Gonzalez. Liam Davis with the header. And this one intercepted by Cavedo. He sends it towards the side, overshot his intended recipient, and Trinity Baptist will have a throw-in. Coming up on 16 minutes left in the first half, 2-0 Trinity Baptist. In case you missed the goals, Nick Lockridge scored at the 28:30 mark, and Encarnacion put Trinity ahead 2-0. Eagles looking to extend a current 2-goal lead. Sent up front towards Davis. Asbrook looking for Encarnacion. Good ball control. Trying to get around a defender. Hits Guanipa. And Guanipa, though, will not reach the ball. Lawrence picks this one up. Oxendine was ready just in case Guanipa was able to get the pass to him. He was right in front of the goal. He was guarded, though, by Dante Bustamante. Eagles keep this one in bounds, but the pass hits the line and takes a right turn. So Trinity College will have the throw in. Encarnacion comes away with possession. Valios controls the pass, sends it back past midfield, and defended by the Tigers. Nieves is going to boot this one up. He had Dreamsley Prosper on top of him. Prosper kind of faded away. If he had stayed there, he might have had a chance to knock down that kick and potentially get a goal. Zavalos has a man coming up from behind, so he's going to get rid of the ball. It was kept in bounds by Uribe. Nieves finds Oxendine near midfield to the far sideline. This one rolls out of bounds. It's TBC's throw-in. Nothing but bright blue skies over the field now. Nice puffy white clouds surrounding us, but it's all blue overhead. Worn back up into the low 80s. Guanipa with possession inside the box, finds Encarnacion, and Encarnacion scores his second goal of the game. Comes with about 13 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the first half, and Trinity Baptist leads 3-0. Give the assist to Nazir Guanipa. So TBC jumps out to a 3-0 lead with approximately 13 minutes now remaining until halftime. Substitution for the Tigers. Heading onto the field, Timothy Walsh, who is a freshman from Port Richey, where Trinity College is stationed, and heading out will be Dreamsley Prosper. He's a freshman from Deerfield. very young Trinity College team. It's been a few years since they've played men's soccer, but good to see the Tigers back out here on the soccer field. Most of their players freshmen. Zach Dauber, a sophomore, Esteban Gonzalez, a junior, Philemon Boy, a sophomore, and Justin Lawrence, a junior. Everybody else, first year in college. Uribe will throw it in for TBC. Uribe knocks that one down with his body, but then kicks it out of bounds past the end line for a goal kick. Gonzalez, as he's done each other time, allowing his attackers to get upfield. We've seen these big boots from Gonzalez all the way to midfield, and he's kicking that from the ground. Wind has died down, not blowing at all at the moment. Hasbrook tripped up from behind and a whistle. Called against Dylan Akers, and Evan Hasbrook draws the foul. Trinity Baptist will have a free kick. Eagles send the ball inside. Oxendine fires, but got under it and hit it up and over the crossbar. Second shot attempt for Marcus Oxendine. He's one of our first-year players. Marcus is a junior, first year at Trinity Baptist. He's from here in Jacksonville. Tigers looking to get on the scoreboard before halftime. They trail 3-0. Davis battles with John Calvis for the ball. And this one goes out of bounds, and it's going to be the first corner kick of the afternoon for Trinity College, if I saw that correctly. It is a throw-in. I thought it went past the end line. It went out to the sideline. There's another one out of the sideline. Both teams claiming possession, but it's going to be a Tiger throw-in. This is Cavedo trying to get the ball inside. Ramirez missed on his attempt to shoot. Shot attempt taken by Trinity College. Zachary Lechuga takes the shot, his first, and the first shot attempt of the afternoon for the Tigers. Tigers with possession at midfield, trying to advance up the field. Uribe and Zavalis, though, steal the ball away. And a whistle called against the Eagles, and it will be a Tigers with the throw-in. Battle for the ball, and we're going to have ourselves a foul, and it looks like the Tigers are going to get a free kick. Called against Sean Baird. Official gives him the explanation. So a free direct kick for Trinity College of Florida. A number of TBC Eagles warming up over on the sidelines, getting ready possibly to enter the game. Kick taken and blocked. Dylan Akers went for the goal. He missed wide left, so a shot attempt, but not on goal. No save credited to Trey Nieves. That ball was wide of the goal. And we have ourselves a foul called against the Tigers, and it will be the Eagles with the free kick. Foul called against Zachary Lechuga. He wears 14 for the Tigers. Hasbrook will take the kick for TBC. Hasbrook sends this one a long way, knocked down by Quevedo, and cleared away by the Tigers defense. Trinity College trying to get into scoring position. The pass to Goncalves. He still has control of the ball near midfield. Uribe with the sliding tackle, but Trinity College keeps possession. This one, however, out of bounds. It'll be Tigers throw-in. Samuel Matute, Ralph Richardson ready to check in for TBC. Richard Vasquez coming over to join them. And this one goes out of bounds past the end line. Nieves will have himself a goal kick. Side official calling for the substitution. And here they come. Number 4 is Samuel Matute. Number 5 is Ralph Richardson. Number 23 is Richard Vasquez. 3 new Eagles onto the field. Oxendine and Baird come off. We'll see who the third Eagle to come off the field is. And that's going to be Zavalos. About 5 minutes and 37 seconds remaining. Trinity Baptist leads 3-0. Pass sent towards Encarnacion. The back-footed pass to Lockridge, who gets inside the box. Tigers get on top of him on defense. Oxendine fires, or rather Richardson fires and misses up and over the crossbar. First attempt of the afternoon for Ralph Richardson. Gonzalez again, allowing his teammates to get upfield. 4 minutes remaining. 3-0 in favor of Trinity Baptist. Jaden Robertson getting ready to check in for TBC. And that one is going to roll out of bounds past the end line. That'll be a goal kick for Trinity Baptist. 2 more Eagles head over to check in. Heading in will be number 13, Isaiah Harris, and number 18, Richard Chipman, along with number 1, Jaden Robertson. Encarnacion heads off. Good job there, Christian, with 2 goals. And also coming off is Sean Combs and Aaron Uribe. Aaron did a nice defensive job in the first half. They'll get a few minutes extra rest as we're about 3 minutes away from the intermission. That is Quevedo beating Robertson. But Robertson able to get his foot on the ball and knock it away from Quevedo. Liam Davis will send this one back to Nieves. About 2:40 remaining. Vasquez tried to get the ball to Harris, but out of Harris's reach and out of bounds. Had the ball taken away. Tigers looking to get on the board before halftime. They have about 2:10 left to work with. Wanipa finds a man, Richardson, across the field. Wanipa takes the pass back and loses control. And this one is cleared out of bounds by Lechuga. Throw in for the Eagles. About 1:40 remaining until the intermission. Hasbrook on the left side. Little wall pass to Richardson, back to Hasbrook, and we have ourselves a whistle. Question is it inside the box and is it against the Tigers? It looks like it is just barely outside the box. It will be a free kick for Trinity Baptist. Wanipa and Hasbrook both there, trying to make it a little difficult to see who's going to take the kick. Now Wanipa backs off, so Hasbrook will set up. That ball's about as close as you can get to the line and still be outside the 18. So Hasbrook waiting for the whistle. There it is. And he sends this one in front of the goal, and it's not easy to get it over the head of Nick Lockridge, but that's what happened, and it's out of bounds. Even Coach Robertson says that. He's tall, but not that tall, and that'll bring us to the halftime intermission with the score, Trinity Baptist 3, Trinity College nothing. Goals scored by Nick Lockridge and 2 from Christian Encarnacion. Justin Lawrence has also saved 2. So we're going to pause here for the intermission, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes. You're watching TBC Eagles Men's Soccer South Region Contest here on YouTube, TBC Eagles. Stay with us. Welcome back for the second half between the TBC Eagles and the TCFL Tigers. Trinity Baptist leads 3-0. Goals scored by Nick Lockridge, 1, and Christian Encarnacion, 2. And a second half is underway. Trinity Eves, no saves. Tigers take only one shot through the first half. It was not on goal. Tigers looking to send this one all the way up into scoring position. They get it inside the box. Liam Davis able to clear that one out, and then we have a whistle. And the whistle was called all the way up the field, and Trinity Baptist will have the free kick. Trinity Eves still in goal for TBC. There's a pass all the way up the field. Liam Davis able to get this one back towards Nieves. Of course, the teams have traded sides. Trinity in the whites, now going from right to left. Tigers in the gold, going from the left to the right. Ball just out of the reach of Isaiah Harris. That'll be a goal kick, and Esteban Gonzalez, as he did all afternoon, he'll take the goal kick. And we saw the leg that this young man has, and there it is again. This time he's kicking with the wind, which isn't blowing much at all right now. Hasbrook gets this one back to Davis. Eagles keeping the ball in the backfield. Tigers looking for a chance to steal the ball, and it looks like they almost did, but then a whistle. Lucas John Calvis tying up with Evan Hasbrook, and Hasbrook is going to get a yellow card. That's the first yellow card of the game, and it goes against Evan Hasbrook. So Lucas John Calvis draws the foul, and it looks like Esteban Gonzalez comes up out of the backfield, and with the leg he has, wouldn't surprise me one bit if he went for the goal. There is a whistle. Gonzalez makes his approach. This is a pass inside and a header attempt towards Trey Nieves. Dylan Akers, credit him with a shot and a shot on goal, and Trey Nieves with his first save of the afternoon. Out of bounds. Ball tracked down, and we'll be underway in just a moment. Trinity College has possession. Taj Bailey throws us back into play. Hasbrook header. Guanipa with the pass, looking for Robertson, but Robertson just couldn't get there in time. Good hustle by Gonzalez. And the Tigers clear that one away. It's Trinity Baptist's throw-in. Vasquez at midfield. Tigers steal the ball. Lose possession, however. Hasbrook sends it back to the keeper. Nieves comes out of the box. His pass knocked down by Goncalves, and Nieves, a great job getting back there in time. Lucas John Calvis with his first shot. It's on goal. And Trey Nieves, who had come well out of the penalty box, was able to hustle back and keep that one out of the net. Great job by the senior. Goncalves with the steal, trying to get inside scoring area. That ball taken away. That was Richard Chipman. Lockridge across midfield. He was trying to find Richardson, but the pass knocked away. Dylan Akers gets it away from Lockridge. Andres Quevedo, we said earlier, he's been all over the field on all 4 corners. Winipa, he finds Matute. Eagles retreat back towards midfield to set up a play. Tigers with the steal, but then Matute gets the ball right back. Dribbles through one defender, now a second. At the top of the box, the ball cleared away and heading out of bounds and right behind us. Good defensive play by the Tigers, especially Dylan Akers in the backfield. Got some help from James Campbell as well. Matute sends it to the outside for Harris. And Isaiah Harris backs it up to behind midfield. Hello, Butch Davis, Veronica Encarnacion, watching us here on the live feed. Eagles lead 3-0. Esteban Gonzalez with the goal kick. And we have a tie-up right at midfield. Hasbrook already has a yellow card. He's given the explanation. And a free kick for Trinity College. Tigers with the free kick from midfield. Wind has really started to howl, still going from the left to right, but much harder than it was throughout most of the afternoon. And this one rolls out of bounds. It's going to be Eagles with the throw-in. Sun is behind the clouds that are starting to move in overhead. And this one sent upfield by Isaiah Harris. Two men collide, both going up for the header. Out of bounds. Going to be Trinity College with the throw-in. Ian Davis collides with Dylan Akers, and a whistle will be called against Akers. Davis is still down. Davis holding the right leg, could be a knee or a shin. Gets a little bit of help up from his teammates, and good to see Davis be able to get up pretty quickly. These are tough young men out there on the field. Be a free kick for the Eagles. Nieves has a man coming up, but he's able to get the ball upfield. Tigers, though, steal it right back. And this one rolls into the hands of Nieves. Nieves now kicking into the wind, but still got the ball all the way past the circle. Lockridge has a man coming up from behind. He hits Guanipa. And Guanipa on the move, now well covered by two men. To the top of the box. Inside and away from Encarnacion. And this one picked up by Lawrence. Lawrence will punt. And this one is going to head out of bounds. And the throw in gets away from the Tigers. And Davis is able to get it back to his goalkeeper. We have 4 Eagles standing in front of the scorer's table ready to get back onto the field. Oxendine, Combs, Uribe, and Baird. Lockridge to the left side of the box. Gonzalez coming up on defense. Lockridge trying to get around his defender. He does. Taps the ball towards Guanipa. This one stays inbounds to the side of the net and now is gone past the end line. Two more Eagles come over, get ready to check in, but they have to wait for the Eagles to have the possession. It's a goal kick for Trinity College. Well, the officials are now going to allow the substitution. Encarnacion heads on, Oxendine, Combs, and Baird coming out, Hasbrook, Robertson, Matute, Richardson, and Chipman. Ready to resume, and Gonzalez again with the big boot with the win past the circle. Nice over-the-head pass, but Uribe is able to beat Redgill to the ball. And Nieva sends this one out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Tigers. Ceballos looking for Uribe, but that ball's stolen away, and Davis will clear it out of bounds. Hodge Bailey throws it back into play. Lockridge sends this one towards the far sideline. Encarnacion dribbles toward the middle of the field. Finds Guanipa. Ball got away from Guanipa, but he regains possession. And we have a whistle. Looked like a little bit late on the whistle, but it's going to be Trinity Baptist with the free kick. Heading off is James Campbell, and coming onto the field wearing number 13, Daniel Guzman. He's a freshman from Royal Palm Beach. Ceballos with the kick. This one ends up going right into the hands of Lawrence. I think he was trying to get that one to Marcus Oxendine, but pulled it a little too far to the left. And the punt past midfield. And Ceballos with the header out of bounds. Three 0 Trinity Baptist leads. Have about 31 minutes remaining. It'll be Eagles with the throw-in. Contact between Bailey and Guanipa. No call, but the ball's out of bounds, and Trinity College will have a throw-in. Battle for the ball right in front of us here on the near sideline. Iguanipa comes away with possession, and we have a trip, and it looks like a yellow card is coming out of the center official's pocket, and that is going to get called against Lucas Joncalves. Each team now with a yellow card. So Trinity Baptist will have a free kick just past midfield. There's the whistle. Combs will send this one to the top of the box. Oxendine loses his footing, and this one is cleared away. Uribe will chase it back down near midfield. Oxendine now to the left side of the penalty box. Guarded by Gonzalez. Backs it up to Uribe. And that's a steal by Joncalves. He's across midfield. Has options. He is looking for assistance to the right side of the box. He gets the ball back just outside the box. Uribe playing the defense, and the Eagles are able to clear this one away. Sean Combs knocks that one out of bounds. The ball deflected off a Tigers defender, so a goal kick for TBC. Substitution for Trinity College. Zechariah Dauber back onto the field, and heading off is Jake Threadgill. Vasquez sends the ball up towards midfield to the far sideline. And this one out of bounds. It's Trinity Baptist's throw-in. Juanipa takes the throw-in pass, knocks it to the outside. Encarnacion tried to get it to Lockridge inside the box, but Gonzalez on the defense clears it away. This one goes out of bounds. And it looks like it will be a corner kick for the Eagles. This is their first corner kick of the second half, third overall. Trinity College has not taken a corner kick. And Juanipa with the fake. The ball sent in all the way across the goal. Encarnacion trying to chase this one down. He beats his man to the ball, sends it back to Vasquez at midfield. Joncalves has a man open, but Davis heads this one away from the intended recipient. He was looking for Prosper up the field, and this one out of bounds, and Trinity Baptist will have possession.
John, don't get caught too far forward. Chewy, stay connected with Daniel. Don't get too disconnected. Watch the split.
Eagles send this one back towards midfield, but the pass is intercepted by Quevedo. Baird gets the ball away from Guzman, finds Oxendine on the left side. And this one comes right at us. Out of bounds, it's Trinity Baptist's ball. Ball sent down the right sideline. Davis beats the attacker to the ball. Uribe battling with Joncalves. Trinity College comes away with possession. This is Prosper, but he's going to be called offsides. Eagles recognize that, and we're shouting that before Prosper ever reached the ball. Vasquez sends this one back towards midfield. Ball controlled by Baird. Finds Guanipa inside the circle. Baird finds Oxendine. Left side of the box, and a really nice defensive play by Dabber. Dabber was able to keep Trinity from getting off the shot. It will be a corner kick from the left corner. Baird and Guanipa again heading down to the corner. Last time it was a fake by Guanipa and a kick by Baird. This time Guanipa backs off. Sent in front of the goal, and a whistle while the ball was still in the air. It's going to go against the Eagles. Blocking foul called. Trinity College will have a free kick. Gonzalez allowing his teammates to get upfield. Wind has died down, but he still got off a terrific kick. Oxendine giving chase, racing with Gonzalez. Gonzalez wins the brace, tries to send it upfield, but Uribe's header goes right to Zavalis. And this one out of bounds, and a whistle with a man down. And that will be an injury timeout. Trying to see who the Tiger player is who's down on the ground. Six new TBC Eagles heading over to check in. Still having trouble seeing which Tiger that is on the ground. But we have an injury timeout with about 23:43 left to play. And since we had a break in the action, the officials will call the water break. So we'll pause right here, and we'll be back in just a minute when the gentlemen resume play here on TBC Eagles. players coming back onto the field. The officials instructed us to reset the clock to 22 minutes. So once the ball's back in play, time will resume. 22 minutes left to go. 3-0 in favor of Trinity Baptist. And we are back underway. Long boot up the field. And Liam Davis will chase this one down in the corner, and then he'll give way to the goalkeeper, which is now Colby Cochran, what it appears. So Trinity Baptist has changed goalkeepers to Colby Cochran. Nieves saved 2 while he was in there. He played most of the ball game in the goal. Sometimes when Trey comes out of the goal, we'll end up seeing him in the home jersey and doing the attacking. He has not changed jerseys as of yet. And we're going to have a whistle and a call against the Tigers, or against the Eagles rather, and the Tigers will have a free kick. Gonzalez boots that one a long way up the field. The header from Akers goes right into the hands of Cochran. Colby Cochran, a freshman from Yulee High School in Yulee, Florida, not too far away, one county. That one went out of bounds, a long way out of bounds, and it will be Trinity Baptist with the throw-in. Cochran, in about 161 minutes of play, has allowed 9 goals and saved 11. Good pass to Dylan Akers up the right side. Hasbrook coming in on defense. Akers sends this one to the top of the box. A shot is taken but saved by Colby Cochran. That was Lucas John Calvis with his second attempt, both of them on goal. Both of them stopped, one by Nieves and one now by Cochran. Good aggressive attack by the Tigers, but Cochran was right there to pick up the save. And Guanipa will be called for the trip. Free kick for the Tigers right at midfield. And as he's done all afternoon, Gonzalez will take the kick, but first he'll give his attacking teammates a chance to get into position. This one is going toward the top of the box, but Vasquez bats it up into the air. Header back to the top of the box. 2 men collide. Eagles win the possession by Richard Chipman getting his feet to the ball first. Hasbrook finds Richardson inside the circle. The 2 taps it over to Lockridge. They get it across midfield. And that one hits off Robertson and goes out of bounds. James Campbell got some attention at the trainer's table. He had some help going back to the Tigers bench. Hopefully he's all right. And we have a foul against Trinity Baptist and a very quick free kick by the Tigers. And man down. Looks like Liam Davis went down hard. Foul called against Trinity College. Davis now back on his feet. Jake Threadgill getting ready to check in for Trinity College. Cochran comes up out of the goal to take the free kick. Foul was called against Dylan Akers a moment ago. That one headed out of bounds, and it will be Trinity Baptist's ball. About 17 and a half left to go. Eagles 3, Tigers nothing. Vasquez gets the ball across midfield, and the ball's tapped back to the defensive side. Matute takes the pass right at the stripe. Has options to either side. Finds Lockridge, who gets through two defenders inside the box. Takes the shot, but a really nice save by Justin Lawrence, who had to go down to the ground. Lockridge with his second attempt, both on goal. First one successful. And again, Lawrence with a really nifty sliding save. Davis will get that one back towards Cochran, who boots it back upfield into the wind, so that one got knocked down. Inside the box, Lockridge finds Matute, and the pass a little bit out of the reach of Nazir Guanipa. Quevedo all the way across the field, trying to keep the ball away from the Eagles. This one goes out of bounds. It will be Eagles with the throw-in. One man from each team heads onto the field. Jake Threadgill for the Tigers and Sean Combs for the Eagles. Liam Davis has been rock solid in the backfield all afternoon and all season long. Hasbrook takes the throw in. Ball stolen away by John Calvis. And Hasbrook is able to regain possession. Now a battle for the ball just past the circle. And we have a whistle. And it looks like this one is going against the Eagles. Encarnacion getting called for the yellow. And the Tigers will get a free kick just shy of the midfield stripe. Tigers trying to get up into scoring position and get their first goal. Gonzalez will come up from the backfield to take the kick. Guzman with possession. All the way across to the far side. Battle for the ball, Vasquez and Ramirez. Ramirez hanging on to the ball. Robertson, though, intercepts the pass. And we have a whistle. Going to go against Trinity College. See the foul called on John Calvis. Each team has two players with yellow cards. Akers and John Calvis for Trinity College. Encarnacion and Hasbrook for the Eagles. Zavalos and Baird ready to check in for Trinity Baptist. Lockridge at midfield. Has Ralph Richardson at the top of the box. Richardson shoots and gets under it. Up over the crossbar. And a missed opportunity for Richardson and the Eagles. Good aggressiveness, but Richardson again got under the ball and missed up high. So Jair Zavalos back in, as is Sean Baird. Richard Chipman and Nazir Guanipa will head off. Coming up on the 13-minute mark, left to go. Trinity Baptist leads 3-0. Quevedo chases down the loose ball. Guarded by Robertson. He gets around Robertson, and Eagles end up with possession. Sean Combs now battling with Quevedo. Ball tapped out of bounds. Eagles will have the throw in. Encarnacion ready to come back in. And there goes Christian Encarnacion back onto the field. Lockridge will have a seat. Coming up on 12 minutes left. Eagles have the throw in all the way across the field. Ball taken away. That is Andres Quevedo. Tigers get the throw in. And that throw in a little too strong. Ceballos will send it back to Cochran. Cochran had a man coming on, and he was able to get the kick off. Jake Threadgill giving a threat. Now the Eagles threatening, and the shot, and the score. Sean Baird with the goal, his first attempt of the afternoon, and he is successful. And that comes with about 11 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the game. Eagles 4, Tigers nothing. Sean Baird gets around the defender and fires into the left side of the net. And again, the Eagles lead 4-0. Robertson hustling off the field. Oxendine and Lockridge back in. And we're back underway. Long pass all the way up the field, looking for Threadgill, and a whistle comes from the backfield. Offsides is the call. Of course, the Eagles with the lead, not in any hurry. They can start working down the clock. Asbrook just taps this one back into play to Zavalos. Eagles could concentrate on defense, but of course, if they get an opportunity, they're going to attack the goal again. Bailey with the header to keep the ball away from Lockridge. In the women's game, Trinity won 3-2. They played very solid defense, especially the latter portions of the second half after they gained the lead. Here's a long pass intended for Dabur, but well out of his reach. And the women's team able to hold on for a 3-2 victory over Andrew College. There's a pass for Lockridge to the left side. Bailey gets on Lockridge, but Lockridge makes a really nice pass. Matute tried to fire, but a defender got in his way. John Calvis gives it up to Guzman at midfield. Guzman has two men open, but his pass is too strong. Nearest Tiger was Jake Threadgill, but Cochran came up and beat Threadgill to the ball. Vasquez finds a man open at midfield, but the ball intercepted from behind. That's Gonzalez. Quevedo finds Lechuga near midfield. A whistle, but the men didn't hear it, and they kept on playing. I thought I heard a whistle anyway. Matute is down, holding a knee. Ball still in play. I thought I heard a whistle, but it must have been something else. Men never stop playing. Quevedo from just outside the box, fires, gets under it, and misses well up and over the crossbar. Number 3, Andres Quevedo took the shot, his first attempt of the afternoon. Eagle player down just inside the 18. It will be a goal kick when we resume play. Jair Zavalos was a man down. He's up. He's all right. And now Matute sets down. And Nazir Guanipa will substitute in. Samuel Matute, he's the Eagle player down, wearing number 4. Coach Dan Robertson coming out with the trainer to check on his player. Matute is pointing to his left knee. It was Avalos down a moment ago. He's back on his feet. Samuel Matute, freshman from Miami, Florida. Gets a little help up. He's going to head off to the sideline. Walking slowly, but walking by himself. Really good sign. And we are told to set the clock to 6 minutes. That is what we will do. And with the whistle, clock resumes. And Cochran with the boot towards midfield to the far sideline. Long pass by Sean Combs. A little bit too strong, out of the reach of Encarnacion. Going to be a free kick near midfield for the Tigers. And the official telling them to back it up just a bit.
Hey, with some urgency, boys.
Gonzalez with the big boot to the near sideline. Giving chase now, Isaiah Harris. He beats Dabor to the ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dabor, so a throw in for TBC. And that one out of bounds. Eagles will keep possession. And out of bounds again, still Eagles ball. And we have ourselves a whistle called against the Eagles, so Trinity College will have the throw in. I thought for a moment it might have been a pushing foul and a free kick, but it is out of bounds and a throw in, and happens once again. Encarnacion with the steal. Has options, looking for Guanipa to the right side of the box. He gives it up to Oxendine, who fires, and it hits off Gonzalez. Gonzalez got his body in front of the ball. His pass, though, looking for Dabor, goes out of bounds, and Trinity Baptist will have the throw in. Under 4 minutes to go. Vallo sends it back to Cochran. Again, the Eagles can just work down the clock. Eagles taking their time. Not in any hurry with a 4-goal lead. Harris keeps the ball in bounds momentarily, but then off his toe and out of bounds, and a throw in for the Tigers. Goncalves sends it to the outside. Back toward the middle. Guanipa intercepts the pass. Comes away with possession. Has men to both sides. Looking for Oxendine to the right side of the circle. Oxendine now takes it to the far sideline. Back toward the middle where he's looking for Lockridge, but his pass was a little bit out of the reach of Nick. Back toward midfield. Hasbrook inside the circle. Vasquez on the defensive side. He ends Zavalos. And Zavalos will get it across midfield. John Calvis with the steal. He evades Encarnacion and gets through 3 Eagles defenders. On the move inside the box, takes the shot, but Richard Vasquez with the slide and knocks this one out of bounds. Shot taken by Lucas John Calvis, but Richard Vasquez got his body in front of the ball. It will be a corner kick. First one of the afternoon for Trinity College. There is a man down. That is Andres Quevedo. Didn't stay down long, got back up on his feet. And the Tigers are ready for the corner kick. About 1:36 and counting. Corner kick in front of the goal and over everybody. And this one out of bounds. It grazed off the header attempt by Lockridge, so another corner kick for the Tigers. Timothy Walsh will head on over to take the kick. Coming up on 1 minute remaining. Walsh will send this one right in front of the goal. And again, over everybody. This one's going to roll out of bounds. Of course, the Eagles trying to use up the clock. Encarnacion just lets it go. Cochran with the goal kick. And a big boot. Just shy of midfield. Final player 2 coming up. Gonzalez sends this one upfield towards John Calvis. He gets inside the box. He is pushed down, no call, and now a whistle. That should be a penalty kick for the Tigers. A foul called on Jair Zavalos. That was well inside the box, so chance for the Tigers to get on the board in the final seconds. It'll be Lucas John Calvos. This will be his 4th attempt of the afternoon. Colby Cochran in the goal for Trinity Baptist. Pretty much a guessing game, trying to figure out which way the kicker is going with the ball. John Calvos gets the whistle, the approach, the shot, and the score. Penalty kick goal coming in the final seconds. It is 4-1 in favor of the Eagles. Of course, our time on the screen, not official. And we are back underway. And that is going to do it and bring us to the final score. Trinity Baptist College 4, Trinity College of Florida 1. Goals scored by Nick Lockridge 1, Christian Encarnacion 2 of them, and Sean Baird the 4th one for the Eagles. Lucas John Calves with the penalty kick with just seconds remaining got the Tigers on the board. So Trinity Baptist now 2-5 overall, 2-3 in the South region, and Trinity College falls to 0-5 and 0-1 in the South region. Well, it's been a great afternoon of soccer here at TBC Eagles Soccer Complex. The women won earlier today 3-2 over Andrew College, and the men win 4-1 over South Region opponent Trinity College of Florida. We want to thank everybody for watching us here and letting us know you're watching here on YouTube TBC Eagles. For Dean Bureau on camera, Reese Johnson, Amber Bird, our official scorekeepers, getting some help from Michaela Dahl. For everyone here throughout this Saturday afternoon, John D. Jones, our athletic director, our head coaches, Greg Calder of the women's team, and Dan Robertson of the men's team. I'm Ray Bureau. Good night, and God bless you from Trinity.